Speaking of last week's episode, I remember they did the candle naming thing before when Marlo kind of had candles that would reflect a certain person's personality or how they are or whatever. But they did that here.
They did that on another season?
Yeah, they did that.
Another franchise.
No, they did that on another season of Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Right. I don't even remember this shit. So these past clips be all Jay because I don't remember more than half of this shit, okay? I don't remember. But when I rewatch it, I'll be like, oh my God, I remember that shit, bitch. So another thing I wanted to say, I don't know if Jay wants to go get her coat.
Okay, let me go. You just talk. I'll be back.
But this is so crazy to me because we have swag. Check out our store, Urban Binge Boutique. Check out our store, our boutique, where we might have one piece of an item and it's only a small, or we might have one large of something, or we might have two larges and two mediums and two smalls, or three smalls, three medium, three larges, or one small. You never know what we might have. It's kind of like a pop-up shop boutique. But the fact that Drew had on the same coat that Jay has not even worn yet. Jay bought this coat last winter, and she's not worn it yet. And so I just wanted to make that known to the people that we got swag, bitch. We got swag, we got style, bitch. This is our Jay's denim fur sleeve jacket that Drew just wore on the show not too long ago. That was pretty damn cool to me. I just wanted to make that known.
And Kandi done wore my damn sweater before. We gonna find that.
Oh yes. I can't remember when that was. Your sweater from, I forgot. I'm so caught up with that ass. Scene 2, we're on the Jamaican Sprinter.
Let's do this. Yeah, right? I look, guys. Good morning, everybody.
The Jamaicans are the sprinters. But they on the bus, bitch. They on the bus together.
First, I wanted to say, though, about this scene. Marlo, they waited downstairs forever for Marlo. And so they're like, okay, you know what? Let's just go ahead and go get on the bus because Marlo ain't down here.
This morning, you're my new therapist. You did too.
You said I'm your therapist?
You really are. You get on my damn nerves, but you're my therapist.
I feel like we connected on some things.
This is one of the most difficult things that anybody can try to deal with, being a parent, being a bonus parent.
But Marlo ends up running out the door to the bus. And I'm just like, Marlo is always late to a bus. Because I remember one time they were in Tokyo, Japan, or Canada. Either Canada or Tokyo, one or the other. And this bitch come out late with an Asian makeup artist and everything. I think that was Tokyo, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
and
but
she come out with the makeup artist and they all on the bus like, bitch.
Hey! I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Get on the bus. Love it. Hop on. Good morning. So we happen to have this fabulousness in your bag. Get on the bus. Hey, sis. Good morning. Hi. Sissy Marlo.
Before Marlo got on the bus, before Marlo got on the bus, they were confirming that Marlo was coming. And Kandi was saying that she didn't give a fuck about seeing her, hearing her breathing near her, or any of that.
But you are my therapist.
Oh, Marlo.
No, seriously.
Seriously.
Do you feel like she should have apologized to you?
I don't care who she apologizes to.
Saying you're sorry for, I said I wasn't gonna have no drama at your thing.
No, it's all good. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to hear from her. I don't want to hear what she got to say. I don't want her talking to me. I don't want her to talk around me. I would love if we didn't even have to ride together.
They played that shit like hell. They like, look, they want to point the D out there that Kandi is really done with Marlo, okay?
I just kind of related that to when she said that she would have preferred for it to be 24 years before she seen Phaedra Parks again.
Oh yeah, she did say that in one of them interviews before Housewives came out.
And I was like, oh my God. I guess they asked her, how did you feel, seeing her after 24 hours? And she said, bitch, she didn't want to see her ass after 24 years.
So, Phaedra's coming too?
She is coming.
I would have preferred kind of like 24 years before I saw her again.
But moving on, Kandi ends up, they're looking for Kenya. And Kandi end up telling everybody, well, here's what Kenya told me. She ain't coming because da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Who's missing? Just Kenya?
I don't think Kenya gonna make it.
At all? She not ready?
She needed more time. She felt like nobody checked to see if she ate. She didn't eat last night, and then this morning she was like, I gotta eat. And then it just...
Her reasoning was just so, like, Kenya just want somebody to kiss her fucking ass. That's all I could think about. I'm like, what? The reason for her coming, nobody gives a fuck that you weren't able to eat. Nobody gives a fuck. Like, if you weren't able to eat, then how many other motherfuckers weren't able to eat because we were all arguing? And if the arguing took you off your game from eating, I guarantee you could have found somewhere to eat in Jamaica. Okay? Yep. You could have found somewhere to eat, even if you had to leave the cameras like you like to do because you think you that bitch.
What the hell?
She feels she's Queen Bee.
You know, you could have left the cameras to go find you something to eat.
Or do like you did last time when your motherfucking ass wanted to order a crab cake and didn't order nobody else nothing else from DoorDash, bitch.
Because there wasn't no food there.
You brought your baby and you treated Marlo real dirty. I let it slide. But here you come with this crab cake. Only for yourself. I'm over it. Did you Uber
It's
eat?
food here. Why are you making such a big deal?
But one of the things I want to say is she really thinks she Nene. She want to be saying that Marlo think Marlo is Nene. You think you Nene.
Yeah, I do believe that someone is trying to be like Nene. Absolutely. They're getting all Nene's old lines, all, trying to be a Nene. But, even the differences I've had with Nene, there will only be one Nene.
Nene, the thing is, when Nene was here, a lot of 1 through 9 revolved around Nene. The show should have been called Nene and the Girls. Because if you think about it, if you think about it, the show basically revolved around her. She had most confessionals. If you count confessionals out of a season, those 1 through 9, she probably had the most confessionals out of most of the women. And nothing really happened without it revolving around Nene.
Right.
Nothing as a group happened without it revolving around Nene.
Hi, you guys. Hi. I'm gonna be like Cardi B. If I see you and I don't speak, that means I don't with you. Okay, girl?
Right. You get what I'm saying? So Kenya kind of want things to be that way. If I pop up when I want to, when everybody is settled, locked in, then I pop up out of nowhere.
She controls the situation in her head at that point because I showed up when I wanted to. I don't have to deal with transportation under anybody else's, rule. Just like she drove to fucking Blue Ridge in her own Tesla.
I know I'm late, but I drove up to Blue Ridge on my own. I felt like I would be letting them down if I didn't join, and I had an itinerary from before. So I just thought I would pop in.
But the bitch was dead by the time she got there.
You trying to pull a Nene but not take it too far. Not really push the buttons. But Andy ain't gonna keep playing with that ass. Okay? You don't want to be a fired ass. Get fired. So
Kenya don't give a fuck, honey. She gonna show motherfucking ever. She gonna, number one, she gonna show Sanya ass I will not be controlled by you. You gonna tell me I got to bring somebody. I didn't bring nobody. You wanna tell me what time I need to show up downstairs? I ain't.
She felt rushed.
We did eat breakfast together. I don't know, maybe it's her boo she met last night. He's leaving today. I mean, who knows? Maybe Kenya spent the night with John. Only the walls of her suite will know. Or her other walls too.
Right. So Sanya calls Kenya knowing Marlo just literally said, knowing Kandi just literally gave everybody an explanation for why she's not coming. Sanya is like, look, I'm calling the bitch anyway because from my understanding, she told me that she was coming on this trip. So let me give her a call because I do want to see what the fuck this bitch got going on. So she gives Kenya a call. And Kenya did not answer her phone. No, Kenya did answer the phone or didn't the first time or something like that.
Tomorrow we're wheels up at 8 o'clock sharp. Let me see where Kenya.
Hi, honey.
Hey, Kenya, babe, are you gonna make it? We're trying to roll out of here in 5 minutes.
I don't remember, but Kenya, I know she picked up the phone eventually.
No, she didn't answer the phone at all. She texted Kenya.
No, but then she eventually answered because she was like, okay, I'll try.
Oh, right.
With
that was the first time
ass.
that she called. But when she said she was calling back, she didn't answer.
Let me try.
All right.
I'm trying to hurry.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, I like the light is bright. Oh, I like this deck.
So the first time she called, she did answer, and she said, okay, I'll try to be down in 5 minutes when Tanya asked her to. But then the second time, she started calling. She
She texts and say, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and leave.
The reason I wanted us to leave on time was because I tried to schedule a bunch of stuff for you guys to see. We're gonna go to Devon House in Kingston. Then we're going to the stadium. I really wanted us to be able to get to the track. There's a woman meeting us there. Her schedule is extremely tight. I would like the majority.
And the producer got on, they put the words at the bottom. The producer said, Kenya's not going to make it. They're going to have to go ahead and leave. I was like, oh, Sanya is not going to have this shit.
Majority of us to be on time.
Wow, look at that beach. Wow, that's a nice beach.
You better believe Sanya pissed off about this. But Kenya is so fake. The bitch knows she's not finna try. She's not trying shit. They cut to Kenya right after she got off the phone. And Kenya is opening up her blinds. And she's, oh my God, look at the beach. And oh, it's so beautiful. Look at this balcony. I think I'm going to go out on my balcony.
Try. All right. I'm trying to hurry. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, bye-bye.
Oh, I like the bright. Oh, I like this deck.
Being a step parent, if you are a friend of me and you are trying to get to know me, communicate to me how that touched your heart, because I may need you. I may need to talk through this with you. Yeah, I want my husband to adopt my child, but not if it's going to traumatize my child.
First, I want to apologize. I would like the majority of us to be on time.
Wow, look at that beach. Wow, that's a nice beach.
On purpose.
You know good and well they being
on
messy.
purpose.
I don't think she did that in that very moment.
I bet she did. That bitch said, record me now. Record me. Producing. Just like she just said, they just got done doing the reunion. That's how late we are. Oh, no, we're not late, actually. Oh, yeah, they just got done doing the reunion. And Kenya went live and clearly said, it's giving some of the girls are producing themselves. Oh, no, she said that in an interview. And they said to Jasmine Brand, and what do you mean by producing themselves? And she explained Marlo being one of the ones who she thinks is producing herself.
So I think some people are doing the most and producing themselves, but I don't think that there's anyone that's not necessarily carrying their weight.
Okay. When you say someone is producing themselves.
When I use the word producing themselves, meaning acting, you're pretending, you're making up scenarios for the purpose of being on, interesting on TV. And that's producing yourself and being fake and being phony.
Okay. Who are you referring to?
I think we all know who I'm referring to.
Okay. All right.
Kenya is producing herself because she thinks Nene. Nene was producing herself. Nene set up her own shit because she was that bitch. The show revolved around her. She was the most interesting bitch on the show and the most funny.
Right. Like that lady said, one of them white ladies said when she came to one of the events, she said, you're the best looking one here. And I knew she was lying, but
I don't owe Charles anything. I don't even owe him a hello. I look better than anybody here. I thought so, honey. I didn't stand in the room. You do. You owe. I'm just saying you owe. Stand in the room. It didn't seem natural.
She still told Nene, bitch, you're the best looking one here.
And you know what? I wanted to say, we write these notes down in the order that it comes on. We don't go back and change it. So I want y'all to know, in here I wrote, Kenya tried her luck. What I mean by that is she trying to be like Nene. Nene was pushing the buttons until her ass got let the fuck go. Okay?
Telling that man, I'm finna go to the bathroom.
Exactly.
And I gotta go pee. Where my phone at?
You can go pee now.
Yes, sir, I can. I ain't got time to listen to this bullshit.
No, but let's make sure they get it right now.
I don't give a damn. They can get it wrong.
Okay, see, yes, I am.
Cocktails are encouraged at this point.
And, wait 1 second.
Oh, get it, girl. Never mind my business. I'm going to the bathroom. Listen, who the f*** you think you are? Like, you ain't gonna guard me and tell me what to do? I'm not doing this. I'm getting ready to leave and go to the bathroom. I'm going in the house.
You leaving or you going to the restaurant?
Listen, don't f*** with me. I'm for real. And I might flush myself down the toilet. Bye. What is happening here?
Trying to tell that producer, she know that producer would have never stopped her if it was nothing important.
Right.
It was important that she stayed there at this time because they were on the clock. A lot of us may think that it's not work. Do not forget, these ladies aren't doing anything for free. They're being booked. Like you would book Kandi or Escape for an event, they're being booked for this show. They're booked.
Girl, show me a receipt because you did not tell me I was posing today.
Kenya don't really do anything without a check involved.
Oh, but my note here was Kenya tried her luck, or she may try to show up later. Okay. But I just want y'all to know that we write this shit before we even know what's coming up.
Right. We write it as we see.
And I was thinking if she don't show up later, maybe she'll set up like an event or a game or, you know, some type of little get together for all of the ladies since she wasn't able to show up. And as an apology or a my bad to Sanya. I don't know. Maybe so. Maybe not.
Okay. Got it.
Probably not.
But I also wanted to say that Sanya wants any reason to have a problem with somebody, especially a high class bitch like Kenya Moore, who is one of the queens of the show at this moment. So Kenya basically opened the door for an issue, you know, unless Kenya shut it down and just be like, my bad, sorry girl.
Really? You thought wrong.
She ain't gonna do that either. She gonna give us some excuse.
And then my last note was that, you know, they're all on the bus. They're talking, they're laughing, they're kikiing, they're giggling, ha ha, hee hee. And Todd and Kandi are just completely, you know, unenthused. Really, you can see it all over them that they are just don't want to really be involved with everyone else laughing and talking with Marlo. What's tripping them out is that she said all she said, and the next day is as if nothing happened.
Like last night when I heard you say no, that you wasn't adopting him, that's all I heard. And like she said, she's like, Marlo, you only heard no because of my past trauma. I don't know what's personal there and what's best.
Her boo she met last night, he's leaving today. I mean, who knows? Maybe Kenya spent the night with John. Only the walls of her suite will know. Or her other walls too.
Tomorrow
it's bothering the fuck out of Kandi because...
Well, let me just say this. Todd and Kandi, neither one were drinking. Everybody else was drinking. So when you're drinking, sometimes you get a little bit belligerent or you get up there. But then tomorrow morning, you be feeling like a new person when you ain't drunk no more. So that madness goes away. But bitch, Kandi don't drink and Todd done stopped drinking for a little while. So they both mad as fuck still.
If you are a friend of me and you are trying to get to know me, communicate to me how that touched your heart because I may need you. I may need to talk through this with you. Yeah, I want my husband to adopt my child, but not if it's going to traumatize my child.
First, I want to apologize to you. Like, saying you're sorry for, I said I wasn't going to have no drama at your thing.
No, it's all good. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Last night when I heard you say no, that you wasn't adopting him, that's all I heard. And like she said, she's like, Marlo, you only heard no because of my past trauma. I don't know what's personal there and what's best, but you're my therapist.
Oh, Marlo.
No, seriously.
It's typical of Kenya and Marlo as Aquarians to do things that are very harsh to people and then just think that sorry is supposed to fix it. But it doesn't. And unfortunately for Kenya and Marlo, you know that saying where they say forgiveness is not for you, it's not for the other person, it's for you. Bitch, well guess what? Saying sorry is not for the other person, it's for them, okay? Because Marlo and Kenya say sorry to rid their conscience of anything that they might feel that would negate them being a good person. So if they do something to somebody, they say sorry to make themselves feel better about the situation, not giving a fuck whether or not you're going to accept the apology. And that's just the truth. So she said sorry to Ralph, I don't believe because she truly felt sorrowful about going in on Ralph because number one, she wasn't wrong about saying that he shouldn't recant trying to adopt the little boy. Number two, just because of her nature. So she was just saying, I'm sorry that I went off. Not I'm sorry about what I said.
Sharp. Let me see where Kenya. Hey, Kenya, babe, are you gonna make it? We're trying to roll out of here in 5 minutes.
Let me try.
All right.
I'm trying to hurry.
Okay, who's missing? Just Kenya?
I don't think Kenya gonna make it.
At all? She not ready? All right, we're about to leave, y'all. All right, driver, we can roll.
Oh, so we are leaving Kenya?
Yeah, I called her again. She didn't answer, but I texted her and told her we was leaving. She said she understood, so we gotta go. Head to Kingston. One stop, driver.
It was just a blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise. Thank you, 'cause I dodged a bullet. When you walked out, I thought that it was over, but it turned out it was just a blessing in disguise. A blessing in disguise.
Who was this wonderful person that was given a fashion show with no fashions? How dreadful.